Hi, crafty friends. I know it's been a long time since I've been live. So many things happened, and well, I will tell you if you want to listen. I will keep it as short as I can, but I had such, um, how do you call that? Menopause. It was menopause. I wasn't myself. I needed to visit the doctor. I got medicine to help me through this period. I know. But after now, 5, 6, 7 months, I don't know how long, I'm finally back a little bit my old self. A little bit. More gray, older, whatever. And as I told you in my last email of our no, in my last video, I still design dies. What's up with this curl in the back of my head? Wait a minute, it bugs me. See, I'm getting so gray. Oh my goodness. Oh well, it comes after 50. Let me warn you. Is anybody there? It's so quiet. Please chat with me. It makes me less nervous. My English is rusty. I do my best. I hope you are all doing well. And I'm going to show you new dies that I designed for Scrappy Boy stamps. And what I absolutely love about designing for them is they make it so fun. They give me assignments that I think, huh? Why the heck would anybody need a die for that? And then I'm going to design it. And then I think, oh my goodness, that looks cute. So, without further ado, let me show you the first one. I will show you the die. This is the die set. But the fun thing is on the back of the packaging, you can see what it becomes after you assemble it. And again, normally when I design stuff for the people I work with, Case Craft, Scrappy Boy Stamps, Scrap Diva Designs, um, normally, oh, Kindred Stamps, sorry, I forgot one. Normally, it's that I come up with the ideas and sell them the design, but Scrappy Boy most of the time send me stuff that they say, hey, we like to have that or this, or did you ever heard about that series or a fairy tale, or they are they they are not seasonal based, but more like movies and fairy tales and that stuff. So for me, that's so cool to do. So this is the first one, and it's called Leather Jacket Mini Album. So this is what it makes when you put it together. The next one is an add-on set for the backpack, and it's going to school. So this is how it looks, and this is what you get on dice. And with these dice and the base set, you can make this back to school project. See, I needed to think. Oh, please, guys, chat with me. I love to hear you know what you guys are thinking. And when you guys chat with me, it makes me less nervous. That's the main reason I didn't do videos for so long. It made me nervous. It got me anxiety. I was stressing, and it's just because I'm always scared that I'm boring. That's the main reason. Hi. Thank you. Leticia, do I say that correctly? Thank you. And thank you for joining me. I truly appreciate it. Please know that. And then they asked me to do a font that looks a lot like, how do you say that? Disney? Yeah. So I made sure it's not the same, but it has the same look and feel to it. So thank you, Letitia. So this is the font. Yes, it looks a lot like it, but it's not the same. And I bought this. I bought the license for it, so don't worry about it. But this is the font, and I adjusted a few things so it looked, the feel was the same, but you know what I mean. And then I don't know if you guys know, before anyone thinks, hey, what's Nicole up to? Um, Steamboat Willie, the copyrights of Steamboat Willie are now released. So you are allowed to make stuff, but it must look like Steamboat Willie. So, um, and I made a mouse pretzel mini album, and I think it turned out so cute. So, yeah, this is the die. When you buy it, you get this, and this is what you can make. And then the next one, um, they have a set that I made of a, I hope I pronounced this correctly, a theater. That's a hard word for me to pronounce as a Dutch one, as a Dutchie. And they wanted an add on set so that it has more like that vintage theater feel. I will show it to you and then I will explain. Um, this is the set that I designed. And when you take this set, you can make like a scene, like people are watching what's played in the theater. And I think that's very cool. And just so you know, this all fits an A2 size card. He always makes sure to let me know he wants things to fit on an A2 size card. So when I make stuff, most of the stuff, I think 90 to 95%, will fit an A2 size card. And then I heard about it, but I wasn't very sure what it meant. So I needed to Google it before I started making the design. But he asked me to make the Abbey. How is that called? It's like a castle, Abbey Road. Oh, what's that series called? I'm not sure. Well, I think when you see this, and people will recognize, who know it, will recognize the building. And he wanted me to make a building that looked like that TV series. As I told you, I'm not familiar with that TV series, so please don't um, sue me for it. And then, and this is out of his comfort zone, but he asked me to make a Valentine's heart and chocolate nesting die set. So I did. And it's not a huge set, but I think it's a cute set. So these are the dies. You will get the bow and arrow, you will get some chocolates, and you could make together with his, how do you call that? Box builder die set. I believe it's called, he has called it box builder die set. You can make a little chocolate bonbon box with it. Hi, Monica. Oh, I missed you guys too. But like I said in the beginning, it was me. I suffered from a lot of menopause girl stuff. And every time when I was sitting here and I was like, okay, let me do a video because it's been a while that I did one, anxiety came up and I didn't feel well. And I was like, oh, what am I going to say after all this time? And then I made myself crazy enough to not do the videos. So yeah, I needed to get my act together. I now have like a medicine that um, gives me hormones and makes my uh, how do you say that? My emotional side not wavy. Yeah, it struck me hard, way harder than I thought it would ever be, because my mother never suffered from it. So I had something like, hey, I look like my mother, uh, so maybe I will dodge the bullet. But I think I got her part too. That's how bad it went. Thank you, Leticia. Thank you so much. And I enjoy when you guys chat to me. So if you have time, please send me a message. I love to hear you guys. Okay, over to the dice that I designed for KS Craft. And I think it's, well, should I hold them up? Because as you know, KS Craft is way cheaper. But the downside is you don't get an image of the actual product at the back of the packaging. Yes, it's very expensive to do so. Trust me. Um, so yeah, I only have a bunch of dice and can tell you, well, it's going to create a 3D like carry on. How do you say that? It looks a bit, when you assemble it, it looks a bit like those old wooden cart that you do Coca-Cola bottles in or stuff like that. But it looks like this. It's very cute. If you want to see samples, please just visit the KS Craft store, because they do a way better job than I. And I don't even have time to sometimes think for myself. That's how busy they are all keeping me. And trust me, I feel very blessed they do, because then when I'm designing, and this sounds maybe very odd or harsh or whatever, but I don't have to talk to people, if you know what I mean. And if you're feeling in a bad space, talking to people, well, a caddy tray. Thank you. Yes, that's true. Yeah. Um, and now I'm trying to see what else they sent me. Let me keep them in the packaging, because I still don't have any samples. But this makes a very cute bunny with big glasses, and it's a mini album. You could turn it into a box. I always, when I design stuff, I always try to make it more versatile. So when you buy something, you don't have to turn it in a mini album. When they call it a mini album, you can turn it into a caddy, a tray, or whatever. And then this one, it looks very small, but it makes a very cute. Let me take it out. Whatever. It makes a shaker basket. So a Easter egg shaker basket. My English is rusty after so many months. Uh, and then you get all these parts to make it into a cute basket. I even put in some detailed eggs, a plain one, because that's always nice to have. And sometimes it's so convenient to be a crafter yourself when you design stuff like this, because then you think, oh well, maybe I have pretty paper and I don't want holes inside like that, and then you need a plain egg. And then I have one more. Oh, and this one, I think it's by far the most famous, no, favorite one that I designed. And this one I have to take out. So sorry for the crinkling. And if you hear noise in the background, sorry, that's my 3D printer. I will come to that in a second, because I made a few very cool new 3D items. If you want to check them all out, you can visit my Etsy shop. They are all in there. But today I came up with something new, and He is printing it. It's not done yet, so I can't show it, but I will sure do that in the next video. Okay, and then, sorry, it contains three parts. So these are going on top of, sorry, I'm messing things up. These are going on top of the other one. So these make the other parts. And this one, oh, sorry, this one. See, left, right, left, right. This one you have to take out because that's the centerpiece of your bow. But it these are bows in three sizes with swirly details in it. See, I think these are so cute. You only see bows with those shorter tails, and I wanted to make a set with longer tails. So, if you want this one, it's available in the Chaos Craft store. And then, okay, in the last couple of months, I know I'm crazy. I know. And people who know me for a long time will know that too. Um, I picked up a sewing. Do you say sewing? I'm always suing. I know that's legal or whatever. So I'm always mixed up sewing, suing, whatever. I call it sewing. I picked up sewing, and I made my own templates. And when I'm out of ideas what to make in dice, I thought it would uh, do me good to do some sewing projects. So, after looking a billion videos on YouTube, the list went on and on and on and on and on. Um, I made my first own pattern, and I wanted to make a makeup bag. Although you guys know I don't wear makeup because my skin can't handle makeup. Yeah, it can, but then I have to buy such an amazingly expensive kind of brand. I can't afford that. So it's my life. I have to deal with it. My skin can't handle makeup. Okay, let me show you before I'm rambling on. The first one, this is a plain one, but I picked up some fabric from Timu. Yeah, I know. um, just to teach myself and to make sure that it looks nice and finished. And what I noticed is that a lot of YouTubers make those boxy kind of makeup bags, and I don't like them. I don't know why. They are always too small for me because I want to put in my shampoo bottles or my hairspray, or because that stuff I do use. And um, it never fitted in those tiny square makeup boxes or bags or however you want to call it. See, I put some polka dots as the liner, and I bought myself, and it was very expensive, but it's I don't know if the English name is the same, but we call it the must, and it's a very fluffy. I hope you can see the texture. So I experimented with some pull tabs. So yeah, I wanted to make a few. And my husband keeps on asking me, why are you making more? What in the hell are you going to do with all those makeup bags? And I had something like, you know what? I just enjoy making them. Stop asking me that question. I just want to make them. That's all. So that's the first one. The second one I made is this one. And I wanted to experiment with a little bit of ribbon um, in between. But the problem is that I sometimes face is I look a little bit drunk. So if you look at the stitch line, it's not straight. But hey, I'm practicing. So then I made the second one and I skipped the ribbon between the two fabrics. But then, and don't laugh at me. See here, they almost are at the equal height. But if you look at the others, so yeah, they are perfectly fine. They work. It's only aesthetic. See, it has another liner inside. Okay, and then I thought, you know what? I had bought some fabric. I know. I bought some fabric that I thought was so fun. And I have somebody in mind to send this to because I know she loves this character. And you will see in a second. So the liner is the red polka dot, and the outside is this fabric. And I absolutely think she will love it. So, yeah. But hey, see, I'm getting better at lining them up in the middle. Sometimes you just need to practice before you do stuff the right way. And then, last but not least, and I'm waiting for a special bow that I designed. No, sorry, that I ordered, and I want to put that bow onto this one. That's true. It's truly unique. I will first show you the inside. The inside is a little bit like mocha. Yeah, a little light brownish, but that color comes or sits in this fabrics. It repeats in this fabric. How do you say something? Well, like that. But yeah, it looks like this. And come on, why are you not budging? Um, it is like this, and I want to put a very large white bow onto this one. Um, but yeah, I made five. I made six. One I have myself, but that one I showed in another video. And what else did I design or made in a sewing project? Oh, wait a minute. Let me go and grab it. So then I saw a video of a lady and she made a little tote bag. So yeah, Nicole had to make one too. I even made pockets inside. So see, there are two pockets on the top and on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that, but let me try and struggle. See, left is right and right is left. So that's why I'm a little fussing around. But I made a little tote bag and it was finished. And I thought, oh, that looks cool, but I'm missing something. And I didn't know what to do with it. So since I'm a gigantic ribbon hoarder, trust me, I have so many yards of ribbon, you won't believe. I thought it would be a good idea to put some lace on the edge. Afterwards, I wasn't a big fan of it, but I left it on there. I had something like, you know what? It's my bag and I can do what I want. Uh, right? So, yeah, and this is, well, let me show it in full glory. I need to still iron it. Iron it. Whatever. You know the drill. um okay, and then last but not least, I made a few new 3D items. The first one I made, and it was during Christmas time or before Christmas time, I designed them. I made a bow candle holder and I printed it in two colors, in pink and in teal, and it can hold those straight candlesticks, so the regular candles. And then I thought, oh, let me show it more up front. So it's a bow candle holder, and I thought it was cute, just a cute holder. And then I had to see if I could make one that was on a, do you call that stick? I don't know. I'm not sure. Well, I'll show it to you. This one. I think it's so cute with the bow. So yes, I designed it and it can hold the exact same candle. Although it looks like this hole in the middle is way bigger than this one, but it can hold the exact same candle. And the reason why I designed these two is because I sold so many of this one that I designed, the bow one. So many people with a 3D printer are now ordering this one on my website because it comes with the candle, and this candle can hold like the electric candles you can buy in the store. So you see there is a hole at the top, and it can hold the other candle inside. So when you light it up, let me light it up. Come on, light up my fire. Your love is my only desire. See, I'm still that same crazy kind of lady. I only now need to have pills for it. Oh, whatever. um, so yeah, this one is very popular. So to all of you who bought this 3D digital print file, my English, thank you so much for your support. I honestly think that's really cool. And I also designed something else, but that one I already sent out to a friend. So I have to see if I can find a picture for you guys. Um, yeah, there was a very kind lady, and she asked me to design, how do you call it? A keychain holder. Um, Not sure. Not sure what to call it. I gave it a name in my shop, but here you see a picture. It comes with a stand, and it can. This is a Christmas ornament, but it can also hold keychains and other things you want to put in or on a pretty frame. And it's now starting to be very popular too, as same as the candle one. So, and because I so enjoy, oh, here you see that it can hold, let me see if I can see. Here you have the candles because I also made a teal one that it can hold those straight candles. Um, I wanted to see if I could show you the other one that I designed. Um, but I guess this was another test. Look, two kissing flamingos. Oh, I had so much fun designing stuff. Um, I only wished that I went on more live to show you in between, but like I said to you guys, I just couldn't. I wasn't able to speak. I wasn't capable of being myself, although my normal self is already crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, so that was all that I had to say and to show. And I truly want to say that I appreciate you guys a lot for still supporting me, even though I didn't do any videos. I only sometimes posted something on on my Instagram. I wanted to say Facebook, but I'm not on Facebook for years now. Um, so thank you so much, and for understanding, of course. Um, yeah, sometimes. They say sometimes life gives you lemons. Now, well, I got the whole lemon trees. And now that's how bad it was with my mental health. I never expected that I would be like that. And it for me it felt like it came from one day to the other. And when I was thinking about it, I suffered from it for way longer. But yeah, when it gets really bad, and I was crying, not over nothing, nothing at all. There was nothing going on, no stress, no nothing, and I needed to cry. And I had something like, why the heck am I crying? I had no idea. So after many tests, I went to the doctor. I told the doctor, listen, or you are going to give me something for this crazy well-being, or I'm going to hurt myself. And he knows me for such a long time, my doctor. So don't worry. He knows I sometimes can express myself in a weird way. So he gave me, yeah, some hormones, and that really helped. But the first 3, 4 weeks, well, maybe 6 weeks, oh, I had something like, I'm going to stop these pills. It even makes me crazier. And it was a drama. It's way too long of a story, but I'm back. I'm not going to promise that I will do 1 or 2 videos a week, but when I do feel like I feel at this moment, I will do more videos. I promise. So yeah, that was what was going on with me. See, I need to slow down when I talk, but then I'm always afraid that people are bored waiting for me to come up with the right words. Well, I'm going to go. Thank you so much for joining me. A shout out to Jody, a shout out to Latifa. I hope I say that correctly. Um, and all you guys who checked in on me. Are you well, Nicole? How are you doing? Yes, I'm doing well. I was just figuring out my new self, if you know what I mean. I wish y'all a nice day. Thank you for watching. And yeah, if you guys have any ideas on what I should design next, let me know, and I'm more than willing to look into it. Thank you, guys. Bye bye.